Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Slayer. So, we've just been chomping at the bit, grinding away. And let's take a look here. 2.26 quadrillion. 126 trillion in the bank. I am actually running out of little spirit boosts, so that kind of sucks. I'm a little low on roots, but that shouldn't be a problem today. Sitting on 21 eggs with 3 dailies to do today. We might save the eggs for another stream. Might do another, mega egg event. Oh, let's not forget. Let's turn on the silver bank. Well, that was a little slow. But that's perfect. Because now, with that buff, we can head right to the village and let's see what we get. So there's 2 things I want to do here. We are going to do a little bit of gambling because we need to work towards that achievement. And believe it or not, I need to lose. That's right, I am Mr. Lucky Streak, and I need to lose. And we get the claw, that sucks. Oh well. So let's take we'll do our free first. So actually, I almost got totally hosed without recording it. I started doing my double or nothing that I'm famous for. I lost until I had 128 chips to bet to make up the difference. And thank God, after, I think that was, I don't know how many losses in a row it was, because I didn't start doubling right away. I just rolled one. Damn. Because 16 would have been 4, and then that would have been 6. Okay, so I lost 7 times. I lost 6 times in a row from when I was actually doubling. And I actually bet 128 chips, and I doubled it, and I won, and I was like, why didn't I do that on stream? Or, on a video? But, it was one of those spur-of-the-moment things. I was just sitting here like this. Bet 1 chip. And I lost a few times in a row. I'm like, okay, let's bet 2 chips, let's win it back, you know what I mean? You know how I play, you know how I gamble, I'm the man. And then 2 chips turned to 4. And 4 chips turned to 8. 8 chips to 16, 16 to 32, 32 to 64, 64 to 128, and that's when I started getting nervous. Okay. Now let's do... Ooh, I don't know about that. Let's try 5. 7. No! Bad casino. It's sort of like this, but I started with 2. Whew. Back in it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I also love the casino music. I found out that the guy that made Vampire Survivors used to make slot machine games. And that's he took all his skills from making slot machine and made, I'm like, oh, of course. Hey! I also read about the guy who was playing roulette, sold everything, put it all on red, and ended up doubling. And they made a TV show about it and everything. I'm doing actually really good at winning, and not that it's so weird to actually want to lose. And Pablo, I'm still disappointed. Losing should count as spending chips. Every casino I've gone to, that's how I get comped after I lose. That's how they give me a $100 hotel room after I lose $1,000. I mean, I'm sorry, after I gamble $1,000. I'm actually not that big of a high roller, you can clearly tell. If I was actually into gambling, I would be homeless. Because I can't beat the odds just beat me. I could just imagine being in a casino, right? Losing that 128 and being like, you know, it's not going to happen this many times in a row, and going after it with a $128 bet and trying to win it back. Then maybe I'd win, maybe I'd lose. I don't know. I know we're not going to go until I actually get the loss achievement. This is mostly just to make some progress towards it. And, you know, I didn't know whether to include you guys or not, or to do it out of stream. And that's what led me to the other one. And then what happened is I got mad, I started losing, and I was like, oh, well, let's bet a little more. And then, you know, and then I was like, if I'm going to gamble that hard, I should at least do it in a video. You know? Dun dun. See, like that. Like that, you know? When I just feel like getting, like, a little spicy. Even though I'm supposed to lose. I have considered doing a live stream of this. Just a degenerate gambling live stream, and I just don't know. I just don't know if I got the stomach for it. I have a feeling if I did it and people showed up, I would be goated and I would have no casino chips by the end of it. Dun dun dun. See, I knew it. I knew my number after losing a couple times in a row was bound to come up. So we'll take a look after this one just to see. No, we can't end on a losing note. Let's go out like a winner. Alright, certainly we're not going to get black 3 times in a row. Oh, we're going to get green, huh? Alright, this is the escalation you have warned me about. Oh, no, we didn't. Dun. I knew it. It would work out in the end. It likes to make me a little panicky. Imagine if you could see the future. So we still have so many losses to go. Let's go to at least 190. No, we're not betting 20. At some point, I kind of hope to just have a ton of chips. And, you know, I could have bet 470 on that one and I would have 900 and something chips. Easy come, easy go, though, right? Boom, boom. I actually managed to come ahead like 30 chips from my recklessness. Alright. We're gonna go out with a bang. Alright, I see how it is. Oh, the green slot again. You're gonna green slot me. Let's see how it is, Pablo. Yes! Right on the edge. Alright, that's enough gambling. I think that gave us our 2 losses we need. We got 3 losses out of that. So, slowly but surely, and again, my Slayer chip spent hasn't gone up any. I really don't want to sink all these into Reptile Eyes. That would be kind of disheartening to me. And let's look at the leaderboard. Hey! 200 and something. Alright. 2 more Slayer chips? Let's go. Not 10. 2. Alright. Now we gotta go up for 4. Just racking up. Alright, you know, we'll go for 5. Bingo bango. I totally Do not have a gambling addiction. 235. Wait, wasn't it? Whatever. All right, before this gets any worse and I get on a losing streak, we're gonna end it on a high note here. But again, you know, the sad reality is I still need to lose 58 times, so we'll just chip at that every video. A little gambling, you know me, I'm a degenerate. Unfortunately, we didn't get what I wanted, so we're gonna go over here to Funky Space like this. You know what? Honestly, we're nothing because we got a big bonus, big mults. Big multiplier. We'll take advantage of that. I think I'm going to, like I said earlier, I think I'm going to save the eggs for now. Alright, we're getting here. Oh, whoops, I have claws. Okay, we got this guy. Spear out. I gotta be careful. I gotta be really careful. I have too much mult. I know you're laughing. How can you have too many multipliers, Ayrton? And I just do, okay? Mostly just trying not to buy that prematurely. Oh, I need to get this up. There we go. Oh, I got the wrong bow equipped. Why didn't you tell me I had the wrong bow equipped? I can't wait till we get a spell book. Oops. Oh, you know what? I'm so bankrupt now. I still got a 10x going. Gotta be careful about this. Oh, what are we gonna get here? Perfect! Victor Alpha, let's go. Let's go, Victor. That was a nice shot. No, we refuse to lose. Look at his health! I'm just gonna hit him like this until I get down to 2 hearts. Just spray him with bullets. Alright. Now I need to be more conservative. Boom. Yeah, like when I could just go a new 56 seconds, a new record. Chef's kiss. An excellent victor's ring +3. That's all I get for that. I am still looking for a good victor ring. Alright, so let's see how we're doing here. Oh, we're still... I really wish you could lock things from the buy all available. That would be a great feature, Pablo, if you ever added it. Okay, so we gotta get gemstone. Was that the first silver? No, I had 104. Okay, so we have some silvers. Okay, we're almost... I'm actually aiming to actually complete all of these daily quests together. I saved them up just for you, so we can do them together. To save the eggs for later. Well, I'm pretty sure we're saving them for later. No, gemstone's actually huge now with the coin buff. It's so good. I don't even understand what the 10% means, I just know that with the boost to coins we got a while back, it's so good. Alright, we're just shooting. I'm trying to get, just in case we get a soul mold. Okay, coin die. Okay, well, that's gonna fix the problem here. There we go. That's what I wanted. We're gonna go grab some more. Yep. Get this up. Should be able to get to 150 pretty easily. And hey, you got to see me just smoke Victor Alpha. He didn't stand a chance, boys. And to think, like, there was a time when I absolutely struggled with him. And since I don't have a good parallel shot bow could do up to 5 damage to him. This bow does 6 because it's double damage. Like, I'm kind of disappointed there wasn't a Dark Divinity to double your damage to bosses from the bow, because you lose that when you don't have the Bat Longbow. So, like, if you look at this bow, one of its abilities is a chest tone. Hey, we got a Mimic. Gotcha, sneaky Mimic. Now there's 2. I do wish you could do the Mimic punch thing while you had the Saber. Like, that rolled first and then the Saber. Like, the Saber was a failsafe. I would think that was... I mean, that's probably OP, but I think that's cool anyways. So if you look at it, it has 100% damage to bosses, so... That's what makes it... That's why I can just, like, smoke Victor. Get some buffs here. Oh, we definitely need more swords. Alright, that's good. Right. Up. Frenzy. Yep, nothing. Okay, we did at least complete that. We have the Daily Crafter quest to complete. Wow, is really that it? Wow, now uninspiring. Hey, double. That's unfortunate. Probably gonna grab Ultra Boost. Finally, Silvarium. I don't think that really matters anymore. This actually, the ability to save these does mean that I will no longer be at a disadvantage from Ultra Ascending, because any of those quests that say, oh, you got to get X number of silver boxes, well, they'll be sitting in my bank. Let's see. How am I looking on... Yeah, Goblin Class. You know, I might have to turn off... Well, I'm not turning Victor Alpha off until I get what I want. But I might have to at some point, because we're running out of Spirit Boosts. Part of that is my fault, because what you're supposed to do is always use a whetstone before. This is one of the changes I really want to see. Before you unlock the bonus stage, allow access to using items. Because I would love to be able to pop a whetstone if I'm, after an Ultra Ascension, pop these for the extra kills. You know, I would love to be able to do that kind of stuff. And I can't. Unless, you know... Especially not with how I play, where I'm, like, spamming like this, and I just... I mean, I've actually missed bonus stages because of Wind Dash. The other sprint was better, in a way. Kind of disappointed. I made sure I had... Well, you know, that's why we aren't getting any. I made sure. Oh, yeah, after this, we'll just finish this. We'll just finish it up with a key here. And even though I... Oh, I do need portals, don't I? Okay, so that's a double, okay. Alright, well, I don't want to do it during a frenzy, so we'll go through another frenzy first. And another chest hunt, very nice. If only I knew how to key trail. I do not understand how people avoid buying that, because you saw me ascend? Oh wow, that was... Yay. Yippee-ki-yay. I don't know how you skip on... I'm assuming you complete the quest and just never... well, you of course have the quest unlocked. You have to. And you just never complete it so you can key trail. That's the only way I could see it. And that drove me mad too, because then this blinks non-stop. You have a quest complete, you haven't completed. You have a quest complete, you haven't turned in. Because I tried that with the the stumps, because you know I don't want to ever metalize the stumps, because then they take like multiple hits to kill and it's terrible. Oh, 20x. All right, now we can go. Oops. So now we go here. And the reason I actually go in and out of here is because I found that jumping over that, because it puts it on cooldown, is actually slower than just going it. And plus, I have to get it for the thing. So, but just in case you're doing this, jumping over is actually, in my opinion, slower. And this does get me weekly progress, so there we go. Yep, there we go. And that. Wow, this is really gonna be that uneventful, huh? I tried. I really tried. I would really like to see us get a daily soul multiplier. Like we get this one. I would like to see a daily. I would also like to see, you know, a free portal reset cooldown each day. I mean, I know I'm being greedy here, but just one a day where you could reset the portal cooldown if you watch an ad. I think that would be, well, you know, on Steam I don't get the ads. I basically get the benefit, you know. But for mobile, I think that's a great. You know, one ad, you know, get just once a day. Just once a day. I just like, you know me, I'm a sucker for things that are daily, obviously. And I like the concept of, you know, once a day you can do this. It's fine, you know. Everybody gets one, you know. It's like Spider-Man said. Everybody gets one. That's the only reason. It certainly would make Ultra Ascending a little bit more interesting, depending on when you did it. Because theoretically, if you did it before reset, you could get 2 in, and you basically will get stuck at a certain part with, you basically will end up in Modern City again going for slimes, and you won't be able to advance past that. Oh wow, I have a bunch. Alright, Sucker Punch, Materialization. I mean, are we really just not gonna have anything happen? Damn, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to say. The game is outgaming me, apparently. Oh, we got Phoenix Cape. I figured we'd at least get one soul multiplier, you know? Oh, 30% gemstone. That's a little bit better. But so far, nothing. Yeah, I mean, outside of the gambling, I really don't have too much to really, like, work on. Everything is pretty much, you know, done. I mean, I could open the Cimarog egg, but I'd rather save that for... We'll do another, like, big egg video, probably when I have over 100. I think that was a good amount, even though it was kind of tedious to open them all. I think it made a great video to open up 100 eggs at once. Especially since I don't need anything right now. There's no imminent need for anything, and I'm still good on my dragon scale, so... I am disappointed. I also am hoping secretly for an egg buff for Slayer points. Again, I feel... And the reason is because you can only get 4 eggs a day. So there's gotta be a buff for the Slayer point. I honestly, in my opinion, I would want to get rid of the coins. Replace the coins with just the same percent, you know, whatever the percentage of coins is, just add it to Slayer points. Alright, we got a horde. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, I can't do it now. Damn. I have been doing this all wrong. Alright, we're gonna buy the Crystal Boys after the Mega Horde's over. Just so I can slow kill my way through, but, what was I thinking of? Oh, I get rid of the coins, turn the Slayer points into, like, I don't know, some kind of percentage thing, and just take whatever percentage is assigned to the coins and assign it to the Slayer points, so that, like, the one issue with that is that might actually be a better roll than Divinity points, and I kind of think it would, so, I don't know, balance it out somehow, Papa. Yeah, I talk to Pablo like he watches these videos, and he's gonna listen to what I say. I just think that because eggs are so scarce that there should, and I mean it could be an ultra ascension thing, you know, to make it so that eggs give. And again, I do realize anything that scales like that, we do need a cap on. And again, this is how I feel. Like, the scaling for inner power and etc. isn't broken. The issue is that you definitely need to cap it at some, you know, just look at what the highest thing is. Multiply it by a certain, you know, at least 1.5 in my opinion. So at 750, you know, I would say double, you know, because that brings us to 1 quintillion. But even at 750, that's a good cap, you know? At 750, I don't know why I couldn't say quadrillion. It was mind blank. But even that's a fair cap, I feel, for the scaling of inner power and stuff like that. Maybe set it to this. Like, set it to 500, and maybe you can unlock some stuff, you know, Ultra Ascend or something, that unlocks additional scaling based on the highest node. That would be cool, too. You know, like, you could Ultra Ascend, like, I don't know. You can think of a mechanic. You're creative enough, I'm sure. But I think that's a nice idea, too. You know, like Ultra Ascend to allow... Oh, I forgot to do it. I think that would be a really cool mechanic, too. So then there's a reason to Ultra Ascend and not hoard your points forever, because as you Ultra Ascend, you know, with... You know, somehow it increases the cap, you know? I don't know. I just don't want to lose the strength of inner power, because inner power is basically what's keeping me going. I'm not really doing great. I don't want to get into key trailing. That's way too much for me. But I'm not really doing great otherwise. But, you know, the fact that, you know what, inner power eventually will help me out a lot. That's what keeps me going. That is the sunshine in my day. And I don't want to lose it. Oh, okay, we're going to go... Oh, okay, you want to go... You want to go again, Victor? Sure. Let's go. This will be just the Victor Alpha Slaying Festival. Get him. Oh, no. I can't get too cocky. I'm not a pro. Oh, no. Alright, I have to be more careful. We're not going to be able to spam as much in the second part. I kind of over... It's fine. We'll chip him down pretty good. And I had to take this seriously. Won't be as good of a time. So if you're struggling with Victor Alpha, there is hope. So just don't give up hope. Even if it's hopeless. Yeah, I almost could have biffed it there, but I figured we'd finish him off. Like, the Batwing, with that buff and the Bat, yeah, it's not as good as my best time, but we can just chew through him. And 56 seconds isn't really a great time. I think I've seen lower, but I'm still... 56 is great for me. It has options. So close. If that had bow speed and crit chance, well, I have one. I am actually tempted to level this up, to be honest with you. Because I don't know that the craftable temporary item duration is really that great, but at the same time, I kind of want to hold out for it. I would love, absolutely love, for the armory to have a revamp. I talked about it in the Discord a little bit. One of the things I would love to see is every excellent item, I don't care if it's even limited by type. Every time you salvage one, like if it's an excellent bow, you get an excellent bow of soul. I forgot to do it again. I'm going to do it now. You know what? No, we're about to end this anyways. So you can actually work towards, and the same thing with options. Like after salvaging a certain number of options or something, so you can actually work towards, like, if you don't get lucky and get, like, the sword with all the options, you could at least work towards getting the sword with all the options in some manner, you know? Through either sacrificing excellence only, I don't really care what it is, just some kind of progressive way, and even if it takes, like, a bunch of TP, that's totally fine. The reason it has to be, oh man, type specific, I think is just because of the difference between items. I think that would be a great addition to the armory and make it so that it's not so RNG. Because even with RNG, you can just get stupid unlucky and just not get the thing you want to drop. We all know that feeling. And to me, like, the ability, since we have a system where you could dismantle excellent items, and maybe a regular item counts a little bit towards it too, you should be able to work towards, you know, okay, I got, like for example, take this. Why can't I add an option to that? You know, why can't, like, a certain amount of swords I dismantle, maybe they have to be swords with options or something, I can work towards putting some options on that. Because then I could get that with the 3 options, and then I would upgrade it. Same thing with this guy. I don't know, just a thought. And again, I don't want it to be easy as much as I want it to be something I can work towards without just getting stupid lucky. And I want to be clear, there's a distinction between those two. Getting, you know, think of most things in this game, people say, well, this game is all RNG. But think about, like, the casino, right? The casino is 100% RNG, but you've seen me play it, and I have been able to work towards getting all the rewards, even though it's totally RNG, because what's not RNG is how I get my, you know, how I collect my casino tokens, and whether or not I gamble them all away or not. We do have that episode where I completely bankrupted myself from 80 to 0. But the point is, that was a choice I made. I could have made a choice not to gamble that hard and been like, okay, we started at 7, you know, we started at 60, I got to 70, let's not, and let's just wait. But that's what I mean, like, that was a conscious choice I made. With the armory items, there's nothing I can do to influence, you know? I mean, I can give myself an ascendant badge. That's the amount of influence I really have. And I can wear the lucky ring. Yay. I just want more control, and I want control where, like, getting a bunch of armory items, even if it's only per type, and dismantling them counts towards something, you know? If I dismantle 100 bows, I should get something that says, okay, we realize you didn't get the bow you wanted, so we're gonna let you, you know, here's, you know, everyone you dismantle works towards making a better bow, you know? Like maybe it's an option gives you something, and so does an excellent, or the excellent and the option both give. I do think it needs to be armor piece specific, because, for example, the helm and the body armor are much harder to do than, say, the weapon, the shield, the sword. But I mean, you know, you get the idea. Just something so it's not like, oh, I finally got lucky and got the shield I needed, or oh, I finally got lucky. Like, I have no control over when I get lucky. I mean, sure, you can keep pulling that lever, but as we've seen, sometimes the lever pulls back. Anyways, but that's just my thoughts on the armor. But hey, you got to see me beat Victor Alpha twice today. And unfortunately, I'm disappointed that absolutely nothing happened again in this episode. But I cannot control the RNG. The only thing we got was Victor Alpha, so that's that. So, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day. See ya.